Once upon a time, there was a man named Jack who lived in a small town. Jack was an ordinary man leading an ordinary life. He went to work, spent time with his family, and enjoyed a few hobbies. However, Jack often felt trapped and dissatisfied. He felt like he was living a life that wasn't really his own, but that society expected of him. One day, Jack met a philosopher named John. John told Jack about the concept of radical freedom and responsibility, which emphasizes that humans have complete freedom to make their own choices and must bear the consequences of their actions. Jack was fascinated by this idea and asked John how he could apply it. John told Jack that he was condemned to be free, meaning that he was responsible for his own life and that he had the freedom to make his own choices, no matter how difficult they might be. Jack realized that he had been living his life according to the expectations of others, without ever questioning whether it was what he truly wanted. Over the next few weeks, Jack thought deeply about his life and the choices he had made. He realized that he had been afraid to pursue his dreams and take risks because he was worried about what others might think. He had been sacrificing his own happiness for the sake of others. With John's guidance, Jack began to take small steps towards living a life that was truly his own. He started pursuing his passions, taking risks, and making choices that felt right to him, even if they were difficult. He learned that the only way to truly be free was to take responsibility for his own life and make choices that aligned with his own values and desires. In the end, Jack found a sense of fulfillment and happiness that he had never known before. He was grateful to have met John and to have learned about the concept of radical freedom and responsibility. He knew that he was now truly free because he was living a life that was his own. In conclusion, Jack and John's story illustrates the powerful concept of radical freedom and responsibility. It emphasizes the importance of taking ownership of one's own life, making choices that align with one's values and desires, and being prepared to assume the consequences of those choices. By embracing the idea that we are doomed to be free, we can free ourselves from society's expectations and live a life that truly belongs to us. Jack and John's story reminds us that true freedom comes from within and that we have the power to create our own destiny.